All right, good afternoon and welcome to another day of Ralston's Big Adventure. All right, so I'm sitting outside of the toy store here in Quincy, and they give free ice cream to PCT hikers, and the dude that runs it is super awesome. I mean, he's got like a million different kinds of board games and toys and like musical instruments, so he's just a really cool guy, and yeah, super nice. But yeah, we're just sitting here hanging out. We've got a guy who's gonna pick us up at 2:30 and take us back to trail, so we're just vibing and hanging out right now. It's Saturday, so it's football. It's, football. So I've kind of been keeping up with scores and watching games. Tennessee comes on here in about 15 minutes. So I'm gonna try to watch some of that before going back on trail. But yeah, it's been a good time in Quincy. This is a really nice little town that really enjoys through hikers being here. So yeah, I'm gonna miss this little place, but definitely been a top trail town for sure. All right, so I made it back to trail. John came and picked us up and dropped us back off. And so yeah, now I'm headed 8 miles to it's called Lookout Rock. It's supposed to be really nice. And so yeah, so it looks like we're all gonna be there tonight too, which is really fun. The past couple nights we haven't all camped together, which was, I don't know, kind of a bummer. Like, I don't know, you just make, like, you become really good friends with everybody out here, and it's really nice, and you just want to spend a lot of time with people, because I mean, once this experience is over, I mean, you may never see them again. So but we're all gonna camp together, I think, at the Lookout, so that'll be cool. But that's in 8 miles, and it's just kind of a nice flat / gradually up walk today to get there, which I am very thankful for, because I am still very tired after town. But yeah, so that's what today's looking like. All right, so I think I just have a new pet peeve in life, and it has to do with cell service. It is such a tease when you have LTE with any 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bars, and you can't do anything. You can call, you can maybe send a text message, but like you can't get on the internet, check social media, and normally I wouldn't care. However, it is, again, Saturday in September, so it's football season, and I'm trying to stream. I just get anything, like whether it be, the online radio for the Vol Network, or, trying to stream it on ESPN. Just some way to listen to it, or at least keep up with stats. And I've had service like all day today on trail, but it just will not load. It will not, it doesn't give me anything. So yeah, that's just, if I'm not gonna have if I'm not gonna be able to do anything, just don't have service here. I don't know, shut it, phone just shut down. Just say there is no cell service, because why the heck would you just tease me and get my hopes up all afternoon to listen to the game, and that never come to fruition. So yeah, very annoyed. So yeah, it's just kind of a new pet peeve I think I've discovered for myself.
Take a big deep breath and exhale and sit down and face them down.
Maintenant, je prends l'habitude de sortir pour faire des compartiments. Genre petit déjeuner, repas, et j'en ai plein pour les. C'est vachement intelligent. To have two when people have one. I think it's quiet until. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I just need silly little sugar. It's like you got
I love that.
Glow sticks.
I don't know why. Golden hour.
Instead of no, it's just I think it's funny when people call me two punch.
All right, good morning and welcome to another day of Ralston's Big Adventure. All right, so we cowboy camped on that cliff over there. And now there was probably, I don't know, 10 of us on that rock last night. There were actually a bunch of people at the campsite last night. There were 2 people I'd never met before that were in a tent up the hill. And then a girl named Sweet Blood that we've run into before, she showed up. And then a guy named Da Vinci, who we've kind of been hiking around. He finally caught back up to us. So yeah, so it was really fun. We had a really good time, and Sophie had glow sticks for everybody. So we had like a whole glow stick party last night. So yeah, it was a fun time. But then we got up for sunrise, and it is 7:50, so this is the earliest I've been out of camp in a long time. But we've got about almost 28 miles to go today to where we're going to camp with like an outrageous amount of elevation gain. It's 10 miles down to about 2,000 feet, but then we have to climb back up for probably 17 miles to our campsite, and that's over like 5,000 feet of elevation gain. So today is going to be interesting, but just is what it is. But I'm going to get to walking, and I'll let you know if I have anything else to update you with. Alright, just got done with lunch, and under that bridge there's a really nice swimming hole. So a bunch of us got in, and it was just perfect. Like, the water was a perfect temperature. It was like perfectly hot outside. And so it was just a nice little swim and lunch break. But now we have about 18 miles to go to camp. So the fun is over. Now it's just a big ass climb. So here we go. All right, so I've kind of been at the top of the climb for a long time now. Now it just kind of like gradually is going up. But the initial first 2,000 feet was pretty straight up. But no, it wasn't so bad. I mean, I know that I was kind of complaining about it at the beginning of the climb, but it ended up not being too bad. I'm comparing everything to the climb out of Belden now, and it wasn't nearly as bad as that. So yeah, that's a win in my book as far as climbs go. But yeah, I think I'm less than 10 miles from camp now, which is nice. So yeah, it turns out that even after a big day of crazy elevation change, I think I'm gonna make it to camp at a pretty decent hour. So yeah, I'm just, you know, I don't know, it makes me feel better when things are unexpectedly better than what I thought they'd be. So yeah, today's been a good day.
Like, he's very standoffish every time I see him. He's like, ugh.
No.
All right, there's a video of Starlink. Elon Musk's. What is it? It's like internet. It's like Wi-Fi for the world.
It's
Dude, I was tripping out your shed. Never seen it
Yeah.
before. I've never even heard of it.
Yeah,
The first
there
time I
it
saw
goes.
it,
you never heard of it?
All right, good morning and welcome to another day of Ralston's Big Adventure. All right, so we camped up here on top of this mountain last night. Cowboy camp. The stars were absolutely beautiful. But I'm kind of getting sick of cowboy camping because I keep waking up with everything wet. And so it's just like really freaking annoying. So I think I'm gonna stop for a while. At least I can get, I don't know when I'll start back up, but it's just very aggravating having a bunch of wet stuff. But anyway, other than that, the only really news I have this morning is our trail family has a trail family name apparently now. Apparently we are being known as the Glob around this part of the trail. And the whole thing is you know, we just keep on adding people and they keep getting stuck. So, or we keep meeting people and they keep getting stuck. So now that's why we are officially known as the Glob, which I think is hilarious. But yeah, I mean, it went from like me, John, and Lisa to then Sophie. Then we caught up with Dee Dee and then Scooter, and then we added on Two-Tone. Now we got Sweet Blood. So we just keep getting, oh, and then Da Vinci ran back into us. Oh, Anton and Valentine. So it just kept spiraling. So now there's like, gosh, there's probably like 12 or 13 of us kind of hiking in a group, and we've really enjoyed each other's company. So yeah, but the Glob just is kind of a hilarious name. So we'll see if we keep adding to it or not. But we're around some other southbounders right now, so we may end up adding to the Glob. But as of right now, we just keep on rolling and keep on adding. So yeah, that's kind of funny. But I'm gonna get down trail, and if there's anything else to add to the day, I'll just let you know. Alright, so I took a side quest up to the top of this mountain. So like the trail goes through that little gap right there in the mountains. So I took a side quest up to the top, ran into Dee Dee and Two-Tone, so we had lunch. Now I'm just kind of on my own mission, but I'm really glad I came up here. It's really pretty. I also don't know what the heck that mountain is, but we're finally getting into some cool stuff again now that we're in the Sierras. But yeah, it's just absolutely gorgeous. All right, so this ridge walk has been absolutely beautiful, but over there is the first glimpses of the granite peaks of the Sierras. Still a while before High Sierra, but dang, like just so close to some really cool stuff. So yeah, I can't wait to really get into it. So I took a bit of a side quest. It was so worth it. Now I'm just gonna sit up here and watch the sunset for a little bit and then head down to camp a little bit later. But yeah, this is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, just, okay, I'm gonna stop videoing and enjoy this. All right, one last shot in this beautiful location. And then now I am on my way to camp. All right, good morning and welcome to another day of Ralston's Big Adventure. All right, so it is 8 o'clock. I'm heading out of camp. We camped at this like Forest Service campground last night, and it was really nice. It had like pit toilets, and it had like a faucet, like a water pump thing, so I didn't have to filter water. So it was really nice. The plan today is to go about 12 miles into Sierra City, where I will top off my food supply just for like a day and a half until I get to a town called Truckee, where I'll go in and get a 3-day supply to South Lake Tahoe. So yeah, that's the plan today. And got a little bit of a climb and then all downhill to Sierra City. Alright, so I made it to town like 3 hours ago and was planning on just like, you know, stopping in and getting some lunch and then leaving. Well, then I ended up doing a full resupply. Then I ended up just hanging out. And now it's 4:20. I'm only gonna go 5 miles to camp. But yeah, just getting vortexed. All right, good morning and welcome to another day of Ralston's Big Adventure. All right, so it is about 8:15. I'm sitting here at camp still. Everybody else is going. We're doing about 23 miles today up to the top of the mountain. It's supposed to be a really pretty campsite, so it's about 3,000 feet of elevation gain today, though. Like pretty much straight off this morning. Like I go about 1,500 feet, flattens out, and then another 1,500 feet, and then kind of a roller coasters. So should be just an uphill battle all day, but that's okay. At least we'll be at high elevation and we'll have some really good views. But I'm gonna finish up some breakfast and then get on the trail. All right, so finally in like really cool like Sierra type environments, like all of like the exposed rock and exposed granite. It's been great. But a couple things to update you guys on. One, hate yellow jackets. I've been stung 3 times on trail now by those little suckers, and yeah, I just hate them, can't stand them. 2, I think today was our last day below 7,000 feet until we get to the other side of the Sierra, which is in like 400 or 500 miles. So that's exciting. It's gonna be fun to be up at high elevation and finally get some like really cool like big mountain views and get into some alpine lakes again. And yeah, just really looking forward to it. But yeah, that's the trail updates for you.